Hello there everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you pendulums, just basic regular pendulums. These are not necessarily moves, these are the theories. So this is a pendulum. This isn't a whole lot of action here. This is kind of really easy to do. I just want to make sure that we have the theory of the pendulum here. And with a pendulum, it's basically just swaying left and right. It is not going over, it is not going behind, it is not spinning, it is just swaying back and forth. Now, this is a regular pendulum, and as you get better with them, you'll find a way to stay with them. So before, the anchor point of the pendulum was right here at my fingertips. See how it's swaying at my fingertips? Right? If I move that point all the way up to my shoulder and keep my arms straight, I can actually make that sway motion with my entire shoulder. And that's what you want to be able to point out, is that this is, I'm doing a pendulum from here, I'm doing a pendulum from here, doing a pendulum from here, doing a pendulum from here. Or I can do it somewhere in between. Or it's like at my elbow. But you want to be able to sway with your arm. And as you get it good, as you get better with it, your string is going to stay parallel with your arm as you're swaying it. Alright? And that's what we want. Now, the next part of the pendulum thing that I'm going to be doing right now is teaching you how to carry a pendulum. Now, carrying a pendulum leads to stalls, and I'm not going to be showing you all of the types of stalls or anything like that. This is just, it's part of the same idea as the pendulums, so I need to show you this part of the pendulum. And this part of the pendulum is kind of weightless. There isn't any weight on the point or your hand, they just kind of go together. What you're going to do is you're doing your pendulum with the anchor point kind of somewhere in here. Whichever is more comfortable with you, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter how high you're making it go, none of that matters right now. Because your anchor point could be anywhere. Just that you can do the swaying motion, and you're fairly comfortable with it. Right? Now what we're going to do is there's a point right here where it's about to stop. Where if you go up, it's going to go, if you go up with your hand, you're actually going to like carry it. You're going to carry the poi up. Kind of like you're levitating it. So right there. Just be able to carry it. It's okay if it's not perfect. But just make it to where you can hold this for about a second. One, and still perform your pendulums. You want to get it to where you can get up to these points. So you can get to these 0 Gs. Where it's not doing anything, you're just kind of levitating here. And once you do that, do the same thing with your left hand. Shouldn't be all that much different. It might be a pain because you're not good with your left arm yet. Don't worry. This is going to help build it. Until you can do this with your left arm and your right arm. So to cover everything you need to learn, you learn how to do a pendulum that is swinging from here. You need to be able to do a pendulum that is swinging from here. and you need to be able to do a pendulum that is stalled. And again, you don't need to be good at them. You just need to be able to do them for about a second. It's okay if the string is like wobbly or something like that, or it's like banging as it comes down. You just want to be able to get it to that point for just a second. It's okay if it doesn't even come down right. You just want to get it to where it can come up. Because we're going to need that upwards motion when we go into our extensions. So get that. It's your left and your right arm. And then check out the next one. Alright?